Okay, I thought instead of doing coffee this morning, I'd start on making food. Here I have a crock pot. Many will be familiar with a crock pot. I've got at least 4 pounds, probably a little bit more, almost 5, 4 and some change, 4.7 pounds of boneless chuck roast. I have 1 onion that I'm going to dice up. I have chipotles in adobo sauce. If you've guessed what I'm making, good for you. I've got garlic here. I need 5 of those cloves. I've got lime juice that apparently I'm not really going to need. Well, maybe I will. Yeah, it's a 1/4 of a cup of fresh lime juice. Is that a cup? I don't think that's a cup, but I do have lime juice, other lime juice in there. Let's see. I forgot to get the apple cider vinegar. So instead I'm going to try... This is probably not going to be great, but we're going to give it a try anyway. I mean, it's wine, vinegar anyway. I've got my ground cumin right here. I've got dried oregano here. 2 teaspoons of salt. Got my salt here. I got my black pepper here. I've got ground cloves here. I've got my beef stock. I've got bay leaves. Go. Okay, it doesn't work like that. But we will, we're going to do a bunch of things here. So I'll probably do the chuck first. Let's do the chuck first. So these need to be cut up into 3-inch chunks. So that is going to happen. I might just turn this on low now, just to get it going. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. We'll find out. So yeah, I decided, well, he said, hey, we should do barbacoa. And I'm like, hey, this recipe says it should go slow for about 8 hours. Oh, so we should have it ready to go by the time he gets home, or at least by 8 o'clock, whichever comes last. All right, it's going to be messy. Let's see here. Ooh, good. Knife is sharp. We're going to get ourselves started by cutting this way. I am not a chef by any stretch of the imagination, so I'm probably cutting this incredibly wrong. You are more than welcome to tell me and then delete your comment. Okay, that has got a little itty hard part in the middle. Actually, I mean, I don't know. I'm weird, I guess. I'm like, you know what? I'll trim the fat off because there's a lot of fat here, but I really hate to lose, you know, what's in there. So what in there feels really good. Okay, so that's fat. So 3-inch cubes, more or less. I mean, we're going to be shredding this anyway, so I don't necessarily know what the point of 3-inch cubes is. That is exactly what's going to happen here. Now I wonder if I should probably add this to the pot, which is probably why I shouldn't have it on. Yeah, it'll be all right. That is a fat cube. We'll move that to the side. Ooh, we're falling apart already here, really. Trying not to cut myself. That seems pretty hard right there. We'll get rid of that. Should have a little trash bag over here for me, shouldn't I? All right, we'll just cut this up. And then we'll do the second one over there the exact same way. And then we'll come back. Why is it when you're in the middle of working with anything like meat, your nose starts to itch really badly? What is up with that? Must be some weird psychological thing. I don't know. See, I know people that would just take these whole, both sets, and just toss them in there without even cutting them up. And, you know, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And low and slow, the darn thing is going to cook regardless. But, yeah, just interesting that, you know, it's just written down as to cut it up. So, but like I said, you know, people, you know, fat's good. Fat's flavor, right? Okay, so we've got our meat in there, and looking at it, the crock pot may not be big enough. I guess we'll find out, because this takes a whole onion. A whole diced onion. It's pretty wild. Diced. Oh, Lord. Get our outside off here. Maybe got a little too deep with that one. Oh well. We don't think we're going to need all of the onion. And it doesn't say what kind of onion, so I grabbed a white one. So they want diced. So we're going to do this trick. Just need to get back far enough, but I don't want to separate it from the rear end. I also don't want to cut myself. Let's see where that puts us. Not as pretty as I would have hoped. At all. But I don't think I've ever tried that technique really before, so not a bad first try, I would think. Not a professional chef. Bench scraper. Oh, that one cut through. Unfortunately, this is going to be a... Yes, I saw the thumb. I did. I really did. A little tougher than the other one, it feels like. So I'm going to take this in up here. Oh, boy. I hate this. I hate every second of it. Where the hell is my... I mean, it's 2023. Where the hell is my automatic onion dicer? That one went a little better. I'd say it's enough onions. They're all going to cook down anyway. Okay. Yeah, we'll not worry about the ends here. Bench scraper. Bench scraper. We're going to use tongs, these tongs over here, to mix all of this up once we get everything in there. So everything will get where it needs to be. I need to do these garlics, so we'll take care of that here. So San Marcos, chipotle peppers, and adobo sauce. So we need 3 to 4 of these, finely diced. I'm excited to see what these look like. Probably should have a fork. Fork. Let's see. These even whole? Kind of looks like they are. There's 1, there's 2. There's a whole one. Cool. There's a whole one. All right. There's a whole one. Okay. So, ooh, that smells very nice. Wonder if we should use the juice. Feels like we should use the juice too. We'll see. All right. So finely diced. Get that off here. Okay, that worked pretty good. They're pretty soft. They smell nice. I wonder if they taste good like this. I'm thinking about it. Get them chopped up. first. Backing further away. Cutting board is a little closer, but it's all right. All right. Diced. Insy Winsy. All right. Are we doing this? I guess we could. Let's see. Let's see here. Woo-hoo! Oh! Okay. Oh, we're all eating. It's just the two of us eating there. Don't worry about the me spit, which doesn't really seem to matter because, tastes great though. Are there any more peppers in here? Do I just want to add all of the peppers? Why just add 3 or 4 when a can is just full of peppers? And the juice. Get the juice in there. We're going all out. I'm going all out. Why not? All right, we'll cut these up. And I think the next thing is the garlic. So we'll do that. So here come the 5 or 6 or maybe even 7, depending on how I feel right now, cloves of garlic. Let's see what we got here. We got 1-ish, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sounds good. Get those off to the side. I don't really think I have anything else to chop, do I? It doesn't feel like it. So, and these are supposed to be minced, but I will be pressing them because I'm a rebel and I'm lazy. There we go. I wonder if I should smash these all first. Maybe I should smash these all first. And get through the tedious part. Now we can get to the fun part where we get crushed. Yeah. 2. And you get all the skin left behind here. It just pushes the middle part all through. Best. Take this over trying to mince any day. I need an onion-sized one of these. I do have a potato one, but it's but potato ricer is basically a giant garlic press. However, the potato ricer, I don't think it's robust enough to push a raw onion through. But you know what? Maybe someday we will give that a try. Boy, that smells really good. Who doesn't love garlic? Probably a lot of people. That's okay. You don't have to like garlic. I had to roast the rest of that just for funsies. Okay, so that's 6, 5 and some change cloves of garlic minced up in there. What's next? The lime juice. All right, let me go get that. I guess it's only 1/4 of a cup, so this might be okay. Guess we'll find out. Does that come off? Maybe it does. Not very well. Try again. I only need 1/4 of a cup, so this might get me to where I need to be here. Whoop! There we go. All right, 1/4 of a cup. All right, that's 1/4 of a cup. We are there. Cool. In the pot you go, buddy. We're trucking along now. All right, the apple cider vinegar. Here's where I make the call. We are going to skip the apple cider vinegar. I will put this beef, well, you know what? No, we're gonna use the beef stock last because we're gonna put all these seasonings on top and then we're gonna pour the beef stock over top of it and then it's all gonna kind of melt that way and then we'll stir it with the tongs. So we're throwing an audible on the apple cider vinegar. We won't be using the cooking sherry. So those of you who are like, oh my God, is he gonna use that? Stop biting your fingernails, you're fine. Okay, now we need 1 tablespoon of ground cumin, which I just so happen to have here. Has this even been opened? Nope, it hasn't. Cool, all right, so it's a tablespoon. 1 tablespoon. So that's a tablespoon, if anybody was wondering. Let's see here. Come on out to my house. It is very shy. It is a very shy spice. Especially when the bottom of it is frozen solid. All right, I would say that that is a nice tablespoon of cumin, 1/2 tablespoon of dried oregano. Hand me the oregano. I happen to have the 1/2 tablespoon here. This should pour a little easier. Yeah, a little bit easier. It is not in a chunk. There we go. 2 teaspoons of salt. It does not seem like enough salt, but we will do it. 2 teaspoons of salt. The GoPro did turn off and back on. Unfortunately, it does overheat. So they don't mention that when you're looking to buy one. So, but it's okay. We're good. All right. So 1 teaspoon of black pepper. That also does not seem like enough black pepper, but it's fine. Is there a pour? Is that a pour? That might be a pour. Oh, he's always so hard on the fingernails. Okay, 1 teaspoon of black pepper. There's our I will be cleaning all this up. As you can kind of tell, I've been cleaning as we've been going, so teaspoon of black pepper. 1/2 teaspoon of ground cloves, or 1/4 teaspoon. Okay, there is a 1/4 of a teaspoon here. Well, shoot. 1/4 of a teaspoon. All right, this one I am gonna dip in here. Ooh, that smells so nice. Oh, I wanna add that and some sugar to some applesauce. Ooh, boy, that smells so good. All right, let's not get I realize now I've gotten my lids flippity floppily flued. Okay, 3/4 cup of beef stock. So we are going to beef it up with this beef stock. 3/4 of a cup. All right. I'm monitoring. I'm watching. It's happening. I think I've hit 3/4. Boom. Bet on the money. All right. All right. So, boy, it's not a whole hell of a lot to get that around there, is it? Well, it seems like there should be more. But I'm not going to do that. All right, so what do we say here? Add all the ingredients except for the bay leaves to the bowl. Use tongs to gently toss and mix together. I'm gonna put it on low now. Gently mix together, add the bay leaves, and cover. Wow. All right. Ooh. Slippery bottom. It's the prom theme. All right, so we're mixing all these adobo peppers, the adobo chipotle, and all this meat, and all of this onion, and oregano, and cumin, and cloves, and oh, it's just going to cook down. It's going to be amazing. And then what we do is we set this on low, like I just did. It should be a pretty good mix, I think. Everything is going to slow cook to the bottom. And then we put in 2 bay leaves, hand selected. 1. 2. And then cover. Slow cooker. I'm going to assume we're supposed to have it on slow instead of high, because this goes for 8 hours. So the wait begins now. Well, here we are, 2 hours in. Ooh, I wonder if I should stir that. I don't know. It smells wonderful. I cranked it up to high. I don't know. It said 4 to 5 hours on high, 8 to 9 hours on low. Figure why not just get it there and then get it shredded and then put it back in the pot and let it go on low and let it soak up all the juice. So we're about 2 hours in. I think I got about 2 hours left to go. Wish us luck. So it's been a little over 4 hours and I've turned this down to low just now. Look at it bubble, bubble, toil and trouble. Holy cow. The smell is out of this world. I am floored at how wonderful this smells. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them out a couple pieces at a time, and I'm going to shred them. Look at how just tender. Because we're supposed to shred them, which is really strange. And let me double check real quick. Because it's really weird, because these things are tiny. Tiny little pieces. Why am I shredding tiny little pieces? Use tongs, toss, cook. Beef should be tender and fall apart easily when shredded with fork. If it doesn't shred easily, cook a bit longer. Well, who'da tunk dat? All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull out a couple pieces. I know there's some larger pieces. Look at that. Ooh, That is beautiful. And like I said, it just smells so wonderful. I'm gonna pull these bay leaves out for right now. And then after I've shredded them, actually we'll probably let's pull out a bunch here because I'm gonna put them back in after they're done shredding, and then I'm gonna give it another mix. And then we're going to put it down on low or warm. Maybe we'll put it on warm and we'll let the juices just get through the rest of the meat, and it'll just be juicy and fall apart. And wow, look at that. Woo. As Justin would say, whoo. If you don't know who that is, kids, I'm trying to think of what his show was called. He had like 1 or 2. Justin, he was a Cajun cook back in the 80s and 90s, and maybe even in the 2000s. I'm not sure when he passed away. He was a very old gentleman when I was watching him in the 90s on PBS. So, all right, let's start with this and see if we can pull her apart here. Oh my gosh, look at that. Wow, that just comes right absolutely apart. Ooh. He did that a lot too, which is probably why I do that now. It's from watching him be an amazing cook and at least on TV, an amazing human being. He was just one of those larger than life personalities where he'd just smile and the room would just light up, and he would get onions and a little white wine, and he would just be a Cajun Creole cook down there. Ooh, anyway, we're pulling this apart like crazy. I just gotta follow find where the fibers fall apart and just start a pulling. And that is just, and I will tell you this right now, my hands have started hurting. I appear to be gripping the tongs too tight. Just a wee little bit too tight. And was trying to do a Lily Von Stupp accent, not anything else. So I missed the mark just a little bit. All right, let's pull out a couple more here. Lily Von Stupp. Madeline Kahn. I miss Madeline Kahn. Flames on the sides of my head. Certainly. You take the blonde and I'll take the one in the turban. I'm gonna go all As blazing saddles as I can go, and as young Frankenstein as I can remember. That is, should be everyone's motto. All right, so we're down to the gritty nitty here. Oop, there went my towel. I am just horrible at keeping this towel. Ooh, we're hissing a little bit. There might be some larger pieces that are small enough down there that I'm missing. So maybe, well, now that we've got all this out, let's put this back in. Wow. Look at that. Give her a mix. Oh boy, that is going to be so good in another two hours. I was thinking about I should have got bread or tortillas, but to be honest, both he and I are trying to eat a lot less things like that just pack on the pounds, because I can't stop eating tortillas. If I start eating the soft white tortillas, I can't stop. I'll pull them apart and just munch on them. So it's better that they're not in the house, if I'm honest. We're getting to the edge here. Boy, look at that. It just fell right apart. I'm gonna get a little plate when we're done here, and I'm gonna eat some, just to show you how delicious it is. Actually, I may just, you know what? I'm just gonna do that right now. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh, and it's a little spicy because of the adobo chipotles. Oh my gosh, that just hits just so right. That's just a right amount of heat at the back of the throat. And the taste is just absolutely remarkable. This is the way. And you know what? That is fantastic. Oh, nom nom nom. Nom nom. We're gonna do some of those. I got fried plantains in the freezer. I'm gonna do up in the air fryer. Oh, it's gonna be amazing. This tastes so good. So there you go. This is different this is not the coffee that you're used to. It's a little chunkier, but I just thought I'd do something a little different today. Since I, was charged in cooking this up and making it for tonight's dinner, and it was a low and slow. Oh, wow. Okay. I figured, I'd just take the time and do it along with you and just show you that I can do cooking things. I can combine ingredients. I can chop an onion. By the way, where's the onion? I can't see it. It has gone translucent. Oh boy. So this is going to sit. We're going to take it. We're going to put it down on low. And this is going to sit in the juices here, and it's going to get even more tender. And then around 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, when it is time. Look at these chilies. Wow. We're going to have that. But for our part, that's today's coffee. I guess this is meat therapy. I can live with it. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later. Bye.